into the season. We are. Football on Sunday. We will be talking about. One bold prediction from Master Yoda. One bold prediction from Master Obi-Wan. Sunday night football. Sunday night. We will be speaking about knockouts on the run. Run on the knockout. Here we go.
Happy Halloween, y'all.
What's going
Halloween's
on,
in
guys?
2 days. This is what I'm doing for this Halloween, Mr. Obi-Wan Kenobi, or you could call me Seb Kenobi, but Seb
This
Kenobi.
is also my Halloween costume. I'm going out as Yoda. All right. Young, wise, short, old, wise, short, whatever you want to say. I've been around.
Huge
for a
head,
while.
yeah.
Huge head, ugly nose, hair growing out of my ears. We got a lot of quick on their feet.
I have hair growing out of my ears, so no, like actually I do. It's pretty bad.
Dude, you need to get it. All right, I got your Christmas present for you.
No, you don't. I know that's gonna be so embarrassing. I pull up to your family's house in front of your whole family, and you give me ear clippers. I mean, man.
Dude, it's just family.
Yeah, but I won't hear the end of it from like Cohen or anybody, especially James. Man, James never lets this stuff go.
Well, he'll definitely be home.
I know he will.
Bold predictions. We will talk now.
Well,
Master Obi, please speak.
I will. Pittsburgh Steelers will upset the Colts, as Anakin says. Obi-Wan, stop being an idiot. I am not. I will say this right now. The Colts will get their 4-game win streak snapped, sending them to 7-2 on the year. Daniel Jones is 0-2 versus Steelers in his career. Colts are hot. The Steelers are coming off a very embarrassing loss at home to the Packers on primetime. If you guys are football fanatics, you would understand why that's an embarrassing loss to Aaron Rodgers, because he has beat every team in his career, and there's one team he has not beat, and that is the Green Bay Packers. Okay? Or
Beating everybody, he has.
did he beat everybody, or is
Beat
he
the Packers, he has not.
Okay, that's what I thought. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure he's beat all 31 teams, and then there's one more team he has to beat.
Correct.
And that is the Packers.
Green Bay Packers, he has not defeated.
Can you use the force, please, to put everything back on the TV? So, anyway, as I was saying before, Yoda used the force on my ass. Steelers are coming off a really embarrassing loss on primetime against the Packers, and there's a sense of urgency there. While the Colts are coming off a blowout win over a 1-7 Titans team. The Colts have yet to play in a tricky outside game this season, since 6 of their 7 games have been played inside of a dome.
As they just played in SoFi Stadium twice in
Yes.
a month.
Thank you for touching on that. They played in Tennessee in the middle of September. The forecast for Sunday is low 39 and a high of 53. So this will be the coldest temperatures they have played in this year. Not to mention, it's Pittsburgh, where it's 80 to 100% chance of rain all week. And the wind is always a factor in Heinz Stadium. Steelers are ranked 18th versus the rush, but they have TJ Watt. I think Jones will have a bad game. I think the Colts will have trouble running the ball in this atmosphere, and the Steelers will get the Week 9 upset.
I looked at this game and I was like, ooh. I was like, the Colts can get upset. So I'm glad I didn't pick it. Okay? Bold. You are.
I love it. I love it. Anyway, going to now my fellow Anakin. Damn, I was supposed to turn red. Hold on. Going to my second bold prediction, because the Cincinnati Bengals are on an Anakin revenge game here. T. Higgins will have 65 receiving yards versus the Chicago Bears. Ever since Joe Flacco came on the scene, T's targets increased, and he's been more impactful on this Bengals offense.
They haven't scored under 30 points.
No, they have not, but they also
games
let
they've
up a lot of
scored over-
points.
yes.
They just let up 39 to the Jets, which is pretty embarrassing. Anyway, I'm not talking about who's going to win this game. We're talking about T. Higgins, okay? Anakin Skywalker, okay? Because Jamar Chase is definitely Obi-Wan. Before Joe Flacco, his most targets
I don't
in
know,
a game.
though. Isn't his Instagram Chosen One? Isn't that Jamar Chase's Instagram Chosen One?
Yeah.
Anakin Skywalker ain't the Chosen One?
I just said T. Higgins is Anakin.
Yeah.
Jamar is Obi-Wan.
But isn't that Jamar Chase's?
Anakin is not the chosen one. He is
Okay.
not the chosen one.
Okay.
You are not the
This
chosen
isn't
one.
supposed to be coming out of Anakin's mouth, but okay. I mean, Obi-Wan's mouth, but okay.
He's not the chosen one because
You were supposed to be.
he-
you were supposed
he
to be the
betrayed.
chosen one.
He betrayed everybody. He betrayed the rebellion. He betrayed us. Okay, he betrayed everybody and
The
became Darth
Republic,
Vader.
The Republic.
The Republic.
Oh,
That was
I
bad.
sense a disturbance in the Force.
You sent a disturbance in the Force. Anyway, before Flacco,
Obi-Wan is off his rocker.
his most targets in a game were 8, and the most yards in a game were 56 versus the Jags, and only 1 touchdown through 5 games with Jake Browning. Now with Flacco, the most targets were 10, and the best reception game was the same game where he had 10 targets, was 96. So he had 96 yards and 10 targets in this game versus the Steelers. As he has...
So the most receiving yards he's had was 96.
Yes.
Okay.
And the same game he had the most targets in. And he has 2 touchdowns through the last 3 games. Even last week he had 1 reception for 44 yards, and that was a touchdown. It was a 44-yard touchdown reception for T. Higgins. It was an upset loss to the Jets. The Chicago Bears defense ranks 13th in opponent pass yards per game, allowing an average of 207.4 yards. So it's a pretty good pass defense, if you ask me. This places them in the middle of the league, while their pass rush is ranked all at 13th, based on a 7.37 sack rate. Now, last week, Chris Olave had 98. Jawan Johnson had 79, and Rashid Shaheed had 40 on 4 receptions. I say that because that's 10 yards per reception, with Spencer Rattler throwing the ball,
And
who
Tyler
just
Shuck.
got benched.
I was going to say they had 2 quarterbacks throwing the ball that
Yes.
game.
So what do you think
Switch at
a
quarterback.
pissed off Cincinnati team is going to do at home with T. Higgins and Jamar Chase? Smash this one.
What do I think? Get 65 yards, he will.
Yes, he will.
Bengals win. That I don't know. Prediction. My bold is. Tell you, I must.
My God.
Patriots will win their 6th game in a row. The Patriots will win against the Atlanta Falcons on the road, which I predicted in our season preview episode, as you can see right here. Then they will proceed to go on a 6-game win streak. So they will win the next 5 games after they beat the Steelers. Okay? Creating a 6-game win streak.
I feel
I'll
like
say
you're-
it once and I said it twice. It's going to happen. Now, as we took our jog back memory lane, Seb thought I was crazy. Okay? I'm not crazy. I'm just one with the Force. All right? This will be the first time that they win 6 games in a row since 2021.
Ouch.
This Patriots team is on an absolute tear right now.
Drake May MVP.
He's playing like one, okay? I actually benched Josh Allen last week for Drake May.
Proud of you.
I
That
actually
was a
did that
smart
in a
idea.
dynasty league. And guess what? Drake May ended up scoring 1.5 more than Josh Allen.
You know, EJ gave me a lot of shit on draft night when I picked Drake May with my 2nd overall pick.
That was your 3rd.
My 3rd?
Yeah, your
Overall?
your 3rd round pick.
Yeah, well,
Your
that's
third
my
round
3rd pick. But
Which placed him as the top 6 quarterback.
and that's what he,
He
is
drafted
right now.
him as a top 6 quarterback.
And that's what he is right now.
he is.
He's top 3
absolutely
actually.
Right. Yeah, no, he's playing top 3
And
right now.
baby Yoda over here gave me a lot of shit for it.
I
so.
did. I gave him a whole bunch of crap for it. I didn't see this coming. I knew Drake May would be good, but I thought he overdrafted him. Either way, quarterback Drake May has 10 touchdowns and 1 interception in the last 5 games to go along with a 134.1 pass rating.
75% completion percentage as well.
So he's completing 75% of his passes. So for every 3 passes he throws, for every 4 passes he throws, he completes 3. That's pretty insane. Drake May is playing at an all-time level right now. Also, the last 2 weeks, the Patriots have put up over 31 points. This offense has been clicking the entire stretch, as they have scored over 23 points every single game. Every single week they've gone up. They started at 23 with Buffalo, then they went to 25, and then I think 27, and then 30, and over 30 again the last 2 weeks. Now, let's talk about the defense. because they have been lights out. All right? During this entire 5-game stretch, they've held all opponents under 20 points. Every single opponent has been under 20 points in this entire stretch. No opponent has scored over 20. No opponent has scored over 20. I was about to say 21. They haven't even scored over 20, so no opponent has even scored more than 2 touchdowns. But the last 2 games, they have held both teams to 13 points. They are playing a Falcons team that had Kirk Cousins start, and they could only put up 10 points against a bottom 5 defense. They played the Miami Dolphins and can only put up 10 points. What do you think this Patriots defense is going to do to them? And they played the Dolphins at home. Okay, it's in New England.
Yep.
I thought it was in Atlanta.
No, it's in New England.
Wow. Yes. Patriots all day. They win their 6th game in a row. They beat Atlanta. The Falcons only scored 10 points the week prior against the 49ers. So this is a great matchup for the Patriots defense. The Patriots are going to win their 6th win in a row. I thought that they'd be losing this game because I thought they'd beat the Steelers and that would start the winning streak. But they lost the Steelers, and the Bills is what started their winning streak. This Falcons team, okay, is very inconsistent, losing 30-10 to the Panthers. That is just criminal. While the Patriots,
they lost 30-0 to the Panthers.
Yeah, I said 30-10. I apologize. Thank you, Master Obi-Wan, for correcting me. Yes, they got shut out by the Panthers, 30-0. All right, the Patriots have been a model of consistency. All right, winning 5 straight games, like I just said, holding opponents under 20 points, going over 23 points in the last 5 weeks. They've done this for over a month. Give me the Patriots getting their 6th win of the season. Now, bold prediction number 2 for you: the Buffalo Bills will beat the Kansas City Chiefs. I was honestly scared that you were going to come in here and choose on this game. Like you were going to go with the Chiefs or the Bills. But I have to. I got to take advantage of this because either way, it's a bold prediction because this matchup is a toss-up. Both these teams are coming off dominating wins. Chiefs beat the Commanders, only allowing the Commanders to score 7 points. The Bills also blew out the Panthers, only allowing them to score 7 points. The Bills won that game 49-7. The Commanders barely scored. I don't know if even did they win 28-7 or did they end up scoring over 30?
They won 28-7.
Okay, they won 28-7.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I'm pretty sure too. I'm pretty sure they won 28-7 as the Panthers lost to the Bills, who I have winning this week against the Chiefs, 49-7. Both teams are finding their stride after going through rough patches. The Chiefs started 0-2, and the Bills lost 2 straight after going 4-0. So both of them have had losing streaks.
Who broke their undefeated streak again? Just curiosity.
The Patriots broke their undefeated streak, and the Patriots have not lost since. So the Patriots literally took all the Infinity Stones from the. So hopefully y'all don't lose to the Bucs, and the Bucs go undefeated. Because y'all are going to beat the Falcons this week. The side eye you just gave me.
I spent $400 to be at that game. You think I'm not going to see a Patriots win? You're crazy.
Okay. Well, then win number 7 for them.
I'm going to be so mad if we lose that game and I have to drive home with 2 Tampa fans.
Well, don't go empty-handed and bring that lightsaber in case they want to talk funny. All right? Now that the Chiefs have their stars back, the offense has been rolling, okay? They've averaged 30.8 points per game since week 4, which is ranked 4th. And the Bills' offense has also been rolling. They are ranked 1st in average time of possession, averaging 33 minutes and 14 seconds per game. They average having the ball 33 minutes and 14 seconds per game. That's over half the game that the Bills have the ball. That's a great execution plan on offense. That means they can keep the ball out of Patrick Mahomes' hands. How do you beat Patrick Mahomes? By keeping him off the field. This game is also in Buffalo, so the crowd will be loud when the Chiefs have the ball, making it even harder for the Chiefs when they do have the ball. The very little they will have the ball because they are going to have a game plan to keep the ball out of Patrick Mahomes' hands. Yes, Allen is 0-4 when playing Mahomes and the Chiefs in the playoffs, but he's 4-1 in the regular season matchups. Also, being undefeated when playing Mahomes in Buffalo during the regular season. It's regular season. I think the whole I was going to say genre, but the whole gist of this matchup is Mahomes loses in the regular season to Josh Allen and beats him in the regular season. I see it happening again. I like Josh Allen beating Mahomes in the regular season. Like I said, he's 4-1 and he's undefeated in Buffalo when playing Patrick Mahomes in the regular season. Playoffs, totally different story, okay? But give me Josh Allen and the Bills at home in a regular season matchup. Now, let's talk about Sunday Night Football. Seahawks versus Commanders. What you think's going to happen, Master Obi? Is it Master Obi? It's Master Kenobi.
It's Master Kenobi. Okay.
Why are you cursing?
So, I'm going to give Washington this win. 29-20.
Wow.
That's why my thing lit up red. I know they're all like burgundy, but still, it's close enough.
Closer than blue.
Yeah. Okay. So, they play at home. They are coming off an embarrassing loss to the Chiefs. I know my fellow Commanders fans turned that game off right after halftime. I don't blame you. Okay.
7-7 going into the second quarter.
I know they turned that game off after halftime, and I cannot blame you, especially when you have to be up at 5 a.m. for some people. Jaden Daniels is possibly returning. There is going to be a lot of positive and good energy in that stadium where we were once upon a time in a far, far away galaxy. I highly doubt Dan Quinn and his guys will want to lose 2 games in a row on primetime because they very well know the NFL has blessed this franchise with giving them back-to-back primetime games. Getting blown out again, especially at home, we won't ever see this team again on primetime for a while. That's just the truth of it. That's how the NFL rolls. They're not going to put a team back on primetime that disappointed.
You're saying that they played in back-to-back games, which they are now, but they also just played the Bears a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
They've had 3 out of 4 games on primetime.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And they lost so far 2 of them. Right? So they need to win this game.
And wasn't the Cowboys game wasn't primetime, but it was nationally televised.
Yes, it was.
So all their games have been on that. The last 4 games have been on national television.
Washington is in a must-win for many reasons here. But when looking at this matchup, the Seahawks are coming off a bye week. And how many times have we seen teams come off a bye and be rusty? Can't get it going because they didn't play for a whole week and they didn't have practice for a whole week. For the most part, some teams still practice, but some teams, they just practice like once or twice in that week. The Seahawks are coming off this bye, and they have to travel across country. I think they will be rusty, and they are riding high at 5-2. And if I'm being honest, Commanders can't afford to drop this game and go to 3-6. And then having to play the Lions next week, where the Lions are out for revenge for what happened in the NFC game. In the NFC playoff game last year where they lost at home in front of a bunch of Detroit fans that haven't seen this team win for years, okay? Never seen one Super Bowl either. And possibly going 3-7 because the Lions, like I said, are going to get their payback. Not to mention the Eagles are now 6-2 at the top of the division. So this is kind of a must-win because the Cowboys are in front of them and looking like Cowboys are going to win. Not going to spoil my Monday night take there because I almost did, but the Cowboys could very, very easily be 2 games ahead going into Week 10. The Commanders need this win more than anything in the world. And if you guys know me, I like the desperate team. The Commanders are desperate. They cannot come off a 12-5 year and then go to 3-6, possibly 3-7 going into Week 11. It is not looking good in that case. They need to get things right back on track, and this is how they do it. They win this game.
So, I like what you have to say, and I don't have much statistics to back up.
I didn't have much either.
I'm with you on this, and everything I'm about to tell you is pretty much backing up what Seb just said. Commanders win 22-20. All right, I'm going off of motives. All right, these guys are professional athletes. We're athletes. We know how it is. This is a very strange game. Okay, the Seahawks have all the momentum. They've won 2 straight. They've had long rest because they just had a bye week, while the Commanders are on a short week because they just played on Monday night. And Jaden Daniels is hurt. Terry McLaurin is also hurt. Also, the
McLaurin.
McLaren, whatever you want to. Oh, it is McLaurin. It's definitely not McLaren. And the Commanders are on a losing streak, so the Commanders are in a very desperate spot. But that's why I'm choosing them. Okay, this team is 1-2 without Jaden Daniels, but he's expected to play. All right, the Commanders have completely different morale when they have their franchise quarterback. In a desperate spot, I like this team to come more motivated and catch the Seahawks sleeping. The game is also at home, so the team is going to have the crowd behind them, and it's going to be electric. The last time they played at home in primetime was against the Bears, only just a few weeks ago. And they lost a game they should have won on Monday Night Football. They should have beaten that Bears team. They had the Bears dead in the water, except for it was raining, and they had a fumble on a handoff exchange. They should have just handed the ball off, and the game would have been over. But then they fumbled at midfield, and a last-second field goal costed them the game. Okay? They don't want this to happen again. And they are getting Jaden Daniels back. When they have Jaden Daniels, this team plays with a different confidence and a different swagger.
They do.
They do. Absolutely. Absolutely. Give me the Commanders. I don't care what the matchups say. All right? Chrissy boy, you should be happy with what we got to say about that.
You better watch this episode too, brother. I know last week you didn't because we didn't have much great things to say. I understand that. Probably good thing you didn't.
Yeah, you knew going in the week that the Chiefs.
Yeah,
and
especially when Jaden Daniels was not playing, you knew that it was over.
But
and no kicker because they didn't have a kicker. They had to go for it on almost every fourth down. They did.
I saw that. It was horrible. Horrible. But either way, the Saints for you and the Saints for everybody. Leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. We will see you on Monday Night Football. Like the photo.
And may the force be with you. We had the same idea. I love it.